Hello everyone, and welcome back to Module 4 in the Certified Supply Chain Optimization course. We are now on Lesson 11. We'll be looking at implementing automation technologies. By the end of this lesson, participants will have a comprehensive understanding of how to implement automation technologies in the supply chain and will be aware of the benefits and challenges associated with supply chain automation. Our agenda for the course will be to look at understanding automation technologies, choosing the right automation technologies, the implementation process, and finally monitoring and improvement. The key learning outcomes for this course will be to gain an understanding of the different types of automation technologies available, such as software applications, robotics, artificial intelligence, and their potential applications in the supply chain. We would look at how to evaluate different automation technologies based on their functionalities, ease of use, integration capabilities, and cost. We'll learn about the importance of integrating with existing systems and the need for technical expertise and change management skills. Finally, we look at how to monitor and improve the performance of implemented automation technologies. Now, robotics and artificial intelligence represent another level of automation in the supply chain. Robots can be used in warehouses for tasks such as picking and packing, significantly speeding up these processes and reducing the risk of human error. There are numerous tasks involved within a goods warehouse, from goods receipt to unloading, put away, replenishment, loading, and short processing. Robots are able to work around the clock, increasing productivity. In the realm of transportation and delivery, autonomous vehicles and drones are also able to automate deliveries, potentially reducing delivery times and costs. Now, on the other hand, artificial intelligence can be used in various ways across the supply chain. AI algorithms can analyze vast amounts of data to forecast demand, optimize inventory levels, and identify trends or anomalies. This can lead to more accurate planning and decision making. But the use of AI can also be used in conjunction with robotics to create intelligent robots that can learn and adapt to their environment. For example, in customer service, AI chatbots can automate the handling of routine customer inquiries, freeing up human customer service representatives to handle more complex issues. This can improve customer service efficiency and overall customer satisfaction. Now, while the adoption of these technologies requires significant investment and organizational change, the potential benefits in terms of increased efficiency, accuracy, and visibility make them an increasingly important part of modern supply chain optimization. However, it's important to remember that the successful implementation of these technologies will require careful planning, including the addition of skilled and trained personnel, and overall a culture that embraces change and continuous improvement. Now, in the modern supply chain landscape, robotics and automation play a pivotal role in enhancing efficiency and reducing manual labor. Warehouses, for instance, employ robots for tasks such as picking and packing goods, which can be very labor intensive and error prone when done manually. Now, such robots are capable of operating continuously or 24/7 around the clock, which has the effect of boosting productivity and reducing labor costs. They are also able to execute tasks with remarkable precision, thereby minimizing errors and augmenting overall efficiency. Robots can also be used in the realm of transportation. The use of autonomous vehicles, which has been rapidly increasing, has revolutionized deliveries, potentially cutting down delivery times and overall costs. With artificial intelligence, this introduces an advanced layer of sophistication to supply chain automation. AI algorithms can sift through enormous volumes of data, offering valuable insights and making accurate predictions. For example, AI can be used to leverage to forecast demand, assisting companies in optimizing their inventory levels and minimizing waste. AI's ability to discern patterns and trends in data can inform strategic decision making, which is crucial in organizations. Moreover, AI can automate intricate tasks such as logistics route optimization or customer service, as we discussed earlier, through the use of AI chatbots. However, implementing these technologies is not devoid of challenges. For one, the substantial cost of implementation can pose a hurdle, particularly for small and medium-sized enterprises who may not have the budget to compete with larger organizations. There's also a demand for skilled personnel to oversee these systems. Personnel has to be upskilled in these new technologies in order for it to be effective. Additionally, the risk of technology failures or cyber attacks is a constant threat. Now, incorporating learning and intelligent manipulation in robotics can further enhance the capabilities of these systems, which would enable them to learn from their environment and continually improve their performance over time. Eventually, this can lead to even greater efficiencies and cost savings. However, this will have a direct impact on the current individuals and employees. For the current workforce, now while automation may reduce the need for certain manual tasks, it also creates opportunities for employees to then become engaged in higher value activities. Training and upskilling employees to work with these new technologies can lead to more fulfilling roles and improve job satisfaction. This can then lead to employee retention. Despite these challenges, the potential benefits of automation in the supply chain are substantial, making it a primary focus for numerous companies. The evolution of supply chain management continues to be dynamic and exciting, which promises significant advancement in the years ahead. Now, choosing the right automation technologies for your supply chain is a critical decision that can significantly impact your organization's efficiency and bottom line. Now, this process involves careful evaluation of different technologies based on their functionalities, ease of use, integration capabilities, and costs. Firstly, it's important to understand the specific needs of your supply chain. Our supply chain hierarchy of needs, ranging from what is a going concern to supply chain performance. This includes looking at the size and complexity of supply chain operations, the level of customization that will be required, and also crucially your available budget. For example, a large complex supply chain may benefit from advanced AI algorithms for demand forecasting. However, if you are a small or medium-sized organization or small and medium-sized enterprise, you would have a simpler supply chain, which may require just the use of basic inventory management software. Secondly, consider the functionalities of different technologies. Does the technology provide the features that you need? This is a key consideration. Can it be easily integrated with your existing systems? And is it user-friendly? These are all important questions to ask when evaluating different technologies. Finally, consider the cost of the technology. This includes not only the upfront cost of purchasing, but also the ongoing cost of maintaining and upgrading the technology, as well as training staff to use it. Now, by carefully considering all of these factors, you can choose the automation technologies which best align with your supply chain strategy and would be able to meet your specific needs. Now we look at the implementation process. The implementation process of automation technology is a critical phase and requires careful planning and execution. Now this process involves several steps, including installing the software or hardware, configuring it to meet the company's needs, and training staff to use it. Three crucial steps need to be followed. Firstly, to analyze, which is the various inputs, task, and output on the business requirements. Then we'll automate, standardize all of your activities to ensure quality and efficiency, and then monitor, which is monitor the performance and identify feedbacks and learn from experience. The installation of the software or the hardware should be done in a manner that minimizes disruption to your existing operations. So this may involve some few trade-offs. One, the scheduling the installation during off-peak hours or gradually implementing the technology in different parts of the supply chain. Additionally, the technology would need to be configured to meet the specific needs of the organization. This would involve setting up the system parameters, integrating the technology with your existing systems, and thus seeking to customize the user interface and reports. In order for successful adoption, seamless integration is crucial to ensure smooth data flow and coordination across the supply chain. A key component of the implementation process is having skilled, trained staff. Staff need to be trained to use the new technology. Now, this would involve providing comprehensive training on how to use the new system, as well as ongoing support to address any issues or challenges that may arise. Now, finally, the implementation process would require change management skills to overcome resistance from staff and ensure successful adoption of the technology. Now, how would this go about? Change management is a process that includes integrating people, process, on technology. To be successful, it involves communicating the benefits of the technology, seeking feedback to address any concerns, and fostering a culture of continuous learning and adaptation. Investments must be made in having a buy-in from your employees. By carefully managing the implementation process, companies can ensure a smooth transition to the new technology and be able to maximize the benefits and opportunities and eventually reap the rewards. Now, once your automation technologies are implemented, it's crucial to monitor their performance and make continuous improvements. Now, this involves tracking key performance indicators, gathering user feedback, and making any necessary adjustments. Your KPIs or key performance indicators are the quantifiable measures used to evaluate the success of an organization, employee in meeting objectives for performance. So in the context of supply chain automation, key performance indicators might include metrics related to efficiency, accuracy, cost savings, and customer satisfaction. Regularly tracking these KPIs can provide valuable insights into how well the automation technologies are performing and where improvements may be needed. Another important feature of monitoring and improvement is user feedback. Now, user feedback is an important source of information for monitoring performance. This can be gathered through surveys, interviews, or casual observation. Now, feedback from the users can provide insights into how well the technology is meeting their needs, any challenges they may be facing, and suggestions for improvement. Based on the insights gained from key performance indicators and other user feedback, necessary adjustments can then be made to the automation technologies. This could involve tweaking system settings, providing additional training for staff, or even upgrading to more advanced technologies. Continuous improvement is a key principle in supply chain management. By regularly monitoring and improving the performance of automation technologies, companies can ensure they are maximizing the benefits of these technologies and staying competitive in the rapidly evolving business environment. And that completes the end of lesson 11, implementing automation technologies. To summarize, we looked at understanding automation technologies, choosing the right automation technologies and the implementation process, and finally monitoring and improvement. The key learning points were covered within this lesson. I hope you were able to gain an understanding of the different types of automation technologies available, such as software applications, robotics, and artificial intelligence, and their potential applications in the supply chain. Key learning point of how to evaluate different automation technologies based on their functionalities, ease of use, integration capabilities, and crucially the cost. We also looked at learning about the importance of integrating with your existing systems and the need for technical expertise and change management skills. And finally, how to monitor and improve the performance of implemented automation technologies. If you have any questions or queries on the material in this lesson, please feel free to email me at kelroydbjames@gmail.com. I look forward to hearing your comments and suggestions. And also I look forward to seeing you in the next lesson.